Welcome back. The soul of Alar. Beaming to the moon Yoli via a score long-range teleporter, or transporter. Teleporter. What is wrong with you? The team spent several hours checking their supplies and loading them onto the skimmer provided. Resupply will prove difficult as ionic storms across the system prevent approach and transport windows are fleeting. Starting in the direction of the skimmer's sensors placed the soul in, the team spent several hours in discussion. Who would gain from stealing the soul? Across an eerie volcanic landscape, a stray boulder strikes the skimmer's anti-grav cells, sending it slowly descending to the ground. Several hundred meters away from the skimmer, a red glowing lava inches toward them. Oh joy, I get to pick who is gonna do what. And I don't remember who was which, so sword. Disaster strikes. Oh no. Blood spills from the wound and the team drags sword into the skimmer, where they fail to revive him. That's just great. Yeah, I'm sure it was not important.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Alright. Let's review the Ferengi. 60%. We're getting there. How many ships are we building? Okay, the first fleet is being upgraded as we speak. Okay, this is Soul of Alar. The skimmer has barely passed over 100 kilometers before it's forced down again by an anti-gravity inhibitor field generated from a series of red crystals following the banks of a river of lava. The team debate on their next move. Volunteers drag the skimmer across the river using the Tholian's natural affinity for the lava, coupled with I like this. This is like an RPG story. Okay. Let's follow his plan. Oh no, the skimmer and the supplies have been lost. Oh no. That's bad. Well, we didn't need those supplies anyway, I guess. Oh dear. The Cardassians have closed their borders to us. Okay.
For Cardassia.
What have we done now? Xenophobia.
Station complete.
Close their borders and declare rivalry. The Soul of Alar. The loss of the skimmer is a severe blow to the mission. While tricorder readings indicate the soul is less than 300 kilometers away, a range of mountains is sitting between it and the team. Two approaches are available: a shorter mountain pass that cuts directly through the range, or a valley tens of miles to the south. Take the valley. The valley appears to be safe, but after several, of course there is a but. The team are being stalked by predators lurking in the shadows. Lara, a skilled huntress, offers the lead for the team forward. As it raises its claw at Lara's throat, the creature screams in pain before being vaporized by a bolt of now depleted score-issued energy rifle. Reaching the valley axis, the glacial field extends as far as the eye can see, where the tower stands. Who builds all this shit? Like, seriously. Like, who goes this far to do all this stuff? Alright. Let's see if we can upgrade some of our... Oh, hold on. I just remembered something. Battleship. Oh, yeah. It's an ambassador class. Oh, boy. Can I do anything else? Hold on. Just have to wait. Tactical battleship? No. Support battleship? No. Engineering? No. Advanced support battleship. I'm going over the tactical one. And we can... we don't have too many options. I like how it's called a Galaxy right off the bat. It's probably not how you spell ambassador. It's probably with one S. Ambassador? I have to Google this now. Hold on. It is with two S's. Alright, fair enough. Yeah. Science console. I'd rather have a tactical, though. ECM suites. Combat sensors. Tracking. Central range plus 20 is nice. Okay, that's all fine. Warp 7 engine. Shields. Titanium hull. Let's do it. We got an ambassador class, boys. Alright, Soul of Alar. The glacier stretches for kilometers, a surface that appears to be flat and conceals deep crevasses. Notice how that's spelled, crevasses. Tajar declares his intention to press on ahead on his own, using powerful wings to bypass the treacherous ice below. The team debates who should take the lead and chart a safe path across the glacier. Laura volunteers, claiming our people's natural subarctic environment makes her the ideal choice. Well, he's got wings. Actually, I am going to use Laura. Oh, Jesus Christ, she dies. Okay, faith in Laura's ability is well placed as the team successfully crosses half the glacier in just one day. Pressing ahead the second day, a great thundering crack is heard in the ground. An earthquake has exposed several new faults in the ice, and Laura slips into the gap. Of course she does. The team is unable to rescue her. Jesus Christ, this is worse than Lord of the Rings. The team presses on. The rest of the journey is slow, but after another 3 days, the glacier... Oh, didn't they have any resources? Oh, and this asshole just flew over there. All right, well, the crystal must be inside. Can we build a battleship? Let's see. Can we build a battleship? Wow. Okay, we need to go to our ship designer and delete the galaxy from this. Perfect. That's done. The battleship. 27. What kind of firepower we got here? 15. Oh, yeah, that's much better. It is... How much does this cost again? 27. Well, we can build 2 of these. The Soul of Alar. The tower appears to contain a single entrance at its base and no windows to jar, and leads the way inside into the relative warmth of a chamber lit only by the reflection of the ice outside. A single sealed door is found with a control panel on the wall. Ooh, yeah, lockpicking. As EM3 Green has opened the control panel, a dozen components of alien design lie scattered on the dark floor. Seems very similar. Okay, hold on. I need to put on my voice. Seems very similar to a mechanism on a safe I once cracked, he says. Just need a face inducer coil to trigger the unlock mechanism. Opening the casing of his communicator, hands over the necessary component. This will do. Oh, wait, hold on. This will do. Oh, yes. Click, click, click. In a minute, the control panel is reassembled and the room is illuminated by bright green lights. The door opens. Proceed. Entering the door, the team... Oh, this story is so much better than the Zindi one, even though there's not a lot of combat involved. Entering the door, the team come to a bridge covered with a great chasm. The bridge is damaged. A hole in its center providing a risky jump. Tajar crosses to the other side on his wings. That asshole. But the rest of the team must decide, use his great span. Let's do it. Isn't he Suzuki? Isn't he Tholian? Yeah, his enormous frame. Wait a minute, what? Tholian survived an icy? Don't they die at any sort of? Hold on, let me Google this. Tholian. Let's take a look. Didn't that carapace just crack? Tholians. I could have sworn that their carapace would crack. Yeah, physiology. Something. Yeah. Requires high temperatures around 207 degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius. And the team crosses the bridge over environment. Oh, of course. I got a suit. Of course. All right. Tajara steps through the green door on the exit. His eyes narrow cold. I cannot even die right, he shouts. Chasing the Scar Prince into the chamber beyond. The door slams behind what's-his-face. Tajar is airborne and circles in a platform in the middle of the giant sphere in the chair. What are you doing? Stopping you from returning my soul. The soul. My people have become weak and oh no. It was the prince all along. It's literally, oh no. He smiles a little before shouting, but you have earned yourself a decent death. Come on, fight me. All right, let's fight Tajar. The gravity in the chamber decreases to nothingness as Tajar swoops, snapping his beak. His years of zero-gravity training comes flooding back, and something jumps aside, grasping the score's tail feathers. The two figures spiral together for minutes, clawing against fist at last. With great effort. It's a spelling issue, guys, if you're watching this. Snaps the hollow bone within. Screeching in pain, the scorer lashes out, but misses in agony. Several blows to the head later, Tajar floats unconscious. What an asshole. Notice a pattern here? Kicking from him, glides in the center platform and reaches the glowing soul of Alar, activating the gravity, setting the console behind it. Everybody just slams to the ground. Tajar's body crashes into the floor. I should really continue reading before I make stupid commentary. Deactivating the inhibitor grid around the tower signals the score authority for retrieval. All right, we've retrieved the soul of Alar. No jihad for you. No crisis event, that is. That is just fun. A little storyline. That's cool. Do I get my Admiral back? That'd be nice. Ah, here we go. My name is... Yeah, we've already spoken. Greetings once again. Your leader has proven himself many times in retrieving the soul of Alar from the traitor. Having killed Tajar was in lawful defense, is entitled to contents of his library. However, we believe you may find a substitute in access in the soul itself to be more valuable. What is the wisdom of Alar? Alar taught us to understand our place in the galaxy to better live among the younger races such as yourselves. Your politicians would be granted limited access to the telepathic aura of the soul of Alar. What's in his library? Mostly technical details on our advanced weaponry. You're entitled to its contents, but the wisdom of Alar is a greater prize. The library with advanced weapons or the soul of Alar? The word of Alar, the dervish device. Oh, man. Oh, boy, Rick. Alar's wisdom. All right. We've got access to Alar's wisdom. What does it do? Trust. Oh, come on. Really? That's all I get? All right. Fair enough. Trust growth plus 10%. Ain't that nice? All right, Ferengi. Your lobes are tiny. Yeah, indeed. Let's take a look at our planets and sectors. You, sir, are currently upgrading. That's good. This one needs additional spaceport upgrades. This one doesn't have a station at all. Okay, these are all upgraded as far as I can see. We got a war. The Benzite Commonwealth and the Gorn. That does not include us. That is positive. We don't have any mini modules on our stations at the moment, so it's not particularly useful. Okay, this is being built. Spaceport modules are being built here. This one's being built. Okay, this one needs more spaceport modules, which are once again being built. This one, however, does not have enough spaceport modules, and it should be enough. Okay, we're now at 408 fleet power. That's exactly what we want. As the war rages on. We got Ambassador class. That's cool. That's Enterprise C right there. Which episode was that again? I can't remember. It's the one. Was it tomorrow's Enterprise or yesterday's Enterprise? Enterprise C. Enterprise C. Was it yesterday's Enterprise? Yeah, it was yesterday's Enterprise. Damn, a bold new era, he says. Advances in material sciences coupled with the maturation of Starfleet's exploration missions have resulted in a new generation of starship designs. Sharp lines have been replaced with graceful curves. While space for families and civilian activities has grown substantially. While the United Federation of Planets has not left its defensive technologies behind, the presence of a United Federation of Planets starship is considering a blessing to the majority of its neighbors. Test platform city new design of the patrol figured USS Boran has now been released for standard duties alongside of the commanding officer. Cool, let's take a look. USS Boran, 400 fleet power. It's like an advanced Miranda. It doesn't have the roll bar though. Alright, let's take a look at our ship designers. Oh, we get Galaxy class, boy. Oh, that is hot. So we need to replace this with the Akira class. This is now the Galaxy class. You know, staying in canon. We can get rid of this. And we can get rid of this. Constitution. This is now the advanced Excelsior refit. I think. Or it's just a regular Excelsior. I can't remember. But we'll get rid of this. That is the Miranda. Not entirely sure what the fuck this is supposed to be, but it looks cool, I guess. It's got the double nacelles and all that jazz. Cool. Let's upgrade the fleet. 1,500 minerals. That is score transport. Wait, I got a transport ship? Oh. Cool. That's my leader. Excellent. Well, that means I got more fleet power. Let's also upgrade the Baron, because apparently it wasn't very good to begin with. Excellent. We got upgrades on our fleets, and they will now look badass. So we have NX classes, we got Constitution classes, we got like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. Looking forward to see some of the more the other types of ships that we can build later on. And we do have a significant amount of fleet power.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Ambassador class, upgrading the Boron. 58. I'm not really interested in building any more fleet academies right now, because I want to spend those resources on something else if possible. Luna mining station. It's going to take a while. Monthly influence +1. That is excellent. Biolab. The Word of Alar. 14 months. It's cheap. Let's do it. Dimensional Breach. Dangerous technology. What does it get me? Dimensional Breach Warp Core. Assault Cruiser. Civilian. How could I not? How could I not go for the dangerous tech? Let's be honest here. That's such a simple choice. Alright. Photon torpedoes, all that jazz. Oh, good lord. It's so pretty. It even has like the Aztec patterns on it. It's hot. Hot shit right there. Okay, so we got what's this? Extendable. Okay, that's just what's this? What did I just add? Battle Bridge. Coordination buff. Increases weapon performance. I'd rather have the shield regeneration, to be honest. But let's also take a look at EPS relays. Low profile hull. It does reduce. I'm going to add a carbon reactor to this and add a inertia dampener. And we can change this out with something else, maybe. Alright, I can wait. 60% completion on the Ferengi integration. Cardassian Union and the Betazoid houses are at war. That means they are now the coalition of Gorn. Where is this? Okay. Well, I guess this will be a nice time to send the fleet out, I guess. As soon as the fleet is upgraded, that is. Are we going to get that Ambassador class? I really hope that we're going to get that Ambassador class. We're not going to send the fleet out just yet. We can set this at... this is a rally point, yeah. Well, we can currently set the discourage. Okay, why are my science ships no longer research? Oh, we need to upgrade them anyway. So let's upgrade them with the new warp drives. But yeah, not having them scouting is kind of annoying. Did we lose like a bunch of leaders? Yeah, we only lost one.
Ships upgraded.
Okay.
Ships upgraded.
I really hope I'm going to get that Ambassador class. It looks so badass. Okay, there is the Scorf ship. Well, at least we got the Soul of Alar. The trust growth. I guess that's nice. Still, though, my fleet looks pretty fucking badass. Okay, so we have 90 fleet power to mess around with. We're going to just fill that up with galaxies whenever we can. Let's take a look at the surface area of some of these worlds. We need some minerals here. What the hell was that? Naval Supply Depot. Not really interested. Let's add some energy here. Engineering, social, the usual razzmatazz. Let's just max this out. Okay, that's all done. Yep, these are all max. Oh, Pajem needs another. Oh, it's so much bigger. It is so big. Okay. Okay, the word of Alar. Okay, I guess that's nice. Consulate. Xenophobia, minus 10%. Okay, so we're now upgrading the fleet, I guess. 33%. Okay, so take a look at our surface. We can upgrade this. That is a huge bonus. How are we doing food here? 17 is way too much. Can I build a garden or something? No. Let's build an alien visitor center then. And some more energy.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Okay, how are we doing food-wise here? Pretty shitty. So let's get some more minerals on this thing. And on this one as well. Atacama needs upgrades on the wazoo. You need to be in there.
Ships upgraded.
Just to get a little bit more happiness from there. Oh god, this
Ships
place
Station complete.
needs a fuck ton of minerals. Overall, though, you know, it should be pretty decent. This is pretty much a mineral mining outpost. Okay, 18. We'll leave this one open to build a thingy later for minerals. We do have a mineral bonus here, though. I know there's a bunch of energy available here, too. It does help. But our energy is already pretty staggering right now. Yes, I'm aware about the science. It will just pile up anyway. How we're doing food-wise, not very well. So let's get another hydroponics plant in here. This one's being all sorted out. I was going to go for mineral processing, but it's not necessary. Flagship Bridge. Central Plaza. Whoa. Adjacent effects. Holy shit. Although the zero... Whoa. Okay, Zero G Research Center it is. Bassart Collector 2. Sublight speed plus 40%. Heavy photons. Let's go with Bassart Collect Mark 2. Alright, the fleet's been updated. We don't have a leader available.
Affirmative.
Now we do. Alright, if we send out the fleet, how crippled will we be? So let's go to Gorn. Oh, it's only plus 13. It's not bad. Sure, we lost, like it costs like 100 energy a month to take out the fleet, but still. That's pretty decent. Let's sink into fleet right now. Oh, that is hot. That is hot shit. That galaxy in there makes it look so crazy sexy. The Constitution, first gen, refit. Is this Stargazer model? I can't remember. Some curries in there. A lot of curries in there, actually. I think I got any Excelsiors left. I should have an Excelsior in here. If not, I'll just build a new one. I think we got a new Excelsior. Yeah, they Mark II, right? Yeah. We can easily afford it as well. So let's build an... Oh, actually, we can build some Akira classes. So let's do that. And let's build an Excelsior refit. My ship's like starting to get quite quick as well. Alright, so we're moving out into position. But that will wrap up this episode. We had the Soul of Alar. Interesting stuff. We got a bunch of stuff out of it to increase our trust build with the aliens. Very nice. Let's review the Ferengi and build the Paradise Dome. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.